Going on, everyone's favorite YouTuber, Playboy Gamer 16, back with another video. In today's video, we're doing an episode 16 review of Jujutsu Kaisen. So without further ado, let's get into it. The episode starts off with Megumi fighting. It's the aftermath of after they basically exercised Dagon. And the one thing I would say is, well, actually, no, I'm gonna discuss it then. But yeah, it basically starts off with them, the aftermath of fighting Dagon. Toji essentially pushed Megumi outside. And Megumi was no match. Toji is slowly becoming my favorite character. He's cold and he's crazy. Especially when he exercised Dagon. He's a serious, he is serious problem. But yeah, it cuts to that, then it cuts to Panda, and then they run into the sorcerers that were under Geto before he got taken over, blank, blank, blank. And then it cuts again to Itadori after he was knocked out, after he was fighting the cursed spirit that manipulated blood. It cuts to them. It cuts to these two girls that were under Geto before he was taken over by Kenjaku. They essentially feed him a finger from Sukuna, and essentially they wanted Sukuna to wake up. Jogo, the volcano cursed spirit, had ran into Nanami and all of them after they exercised it. Dagon. He got them out with the light work, with the easiest. Even the person that had the projection sorcery, he took him out with the smoothest, it was light work. He sensed that there was Sukuna's finger was out, essentially. And then he went upstairs, ran into the two girls. He asked them, how many fingers did you feed him? And they wouldn't tell him. And so, he blasted them. The one girl's power was something with the phone. I guess it restores wherever it was in the picture to its original quality. Then Jogo feeds Sukuna 10 fingers. He wakes up. Boom. They can't even move. That's how intense the pressure is. If you ever seen Bleach, it's like the spiritual pressure. Boom. They couldn't even move. So next thing they know, he says bow their heads. They all bowed their heads. And then he essentially talked to the girls and was like, what do you need? They pleaded and begged with him, can you please go kill basically Kenjaku that took over our sensei's body, Geto. And he was like, nah, I don't take orders. Killed both of them right there on the spot. And then he talked to Jogo and was like, since you fed me 10 fingers, I'll listen to your request. And he was like, basically, he wanted him to work under him. And he was like, okay, I got a proposition for you. If you can land one hit on me, I'll work for you. No questions asked. And this is why I say this is one of the best episodes of this season. I thought it was last episode, but nah, this episode is clean. So they get to fighting. That fight was crazy. It's probably one of the better animated fights. Was the highlight of the episode. Sukuna was not it wasn't close. It wasn't close by a long shot. Let's see. Next. Yeah, he makes light work of him. Boom, boom, boom. Right before he kills Jogo, he reveals a technique and Jogo was like, oh, I didn't know you had that. He said, don't worry, it's not like I'm using no secret technique, but the fact that you didn't know I had this means y'all didn't do your proper research. And essentially, he killed Jogo. He had his come to terms moment with Hanami and Dagon, basically saying, we leave it all to Makido because he's the strongest, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, and the Sukuna was like, you want to just become human for the status. It's basically preaching ideals and saying I was pointless. And then we cut back to Megumi, who was blindsided by Hatora, because we thought he was dead, because I thought Nanami killed him, but he was blindsided. That's when Megumi just got done fighting Tojo, and it wasn't a competition. Toji was just making light work from easy. So then, bam, this Raiden releases most powerful Shikigami, Makido, which essentially it essentially adapts to everything. Yeah, and we don't get to see it because the episode cuts right there, but this was honestly one of the better episodes. Sukuna is crazy. He's definitely the most powerful person in the show. I can't wait to see him versus Gojo. I'm a little caught up in the manga, but yeah, I can't wait to see it. This was a good episode. I think it's gonna be the best episode of the season. But that's all for this video.